Yo, what is up, you Ghostbuster fanatics? I'm your host, Trans38, coming at you with some more Ghostbusters action. And today we're taking a look at the new Ghostbusters Plasma Series ECTO-1 1984 edition. Now we're not talking about the Playmobil here with all the good stuff here with the O-ring Ghostbuster figures. We were talking about the 1984 version of the ECTO. Basically, it is your Afterlife mold that they had, but they revamped it and brought it back to the classics look. So if you guys remember your Ghostbusters Plasma Series 1, there's like, we got this, and there's like, did not have no O-ring figures with him, with this release, unfortunately. But hey, I got little Lewis Tully in there, little custom Lewis Tully in there, driving the Afterlife ECTO. But this is the 1984 edition. This is the clean version of the ECTO, but this time around they're giving us the gurney for this, and then hopefully we get the O-ring Ghostbusters as we get promised, because they're releasing this. But anyway, let's go ahead and crack it out of his cardboard prison here and see what he's all about, and let's get to busting some ghosts, guys. And who you gonna call? And that's a big Twinkie. Yeah. Alrighty, your typical packaging here. This is a smaller box that we got with the ECTO from Afterlife. This is 1/18. They say 1/18 scale, so which is pretty cool. Love that artwork right there on the side. If you open it up, the side it still shows the ECTO right there, which is freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. On the back, you got your obligatory product shots. You can open all the doors on the ECTO except for the side door on the driver's side. But this is an official GM product as well, because there's a GM product. So yeah, which is awesome. Movable parts, 1984 inspired detailing, slide out gurney, which is really good concept there. So basically it's the same thing, but the ghost was at the for Afterlife they had the Ghost Trap RTV stage in the back of there for that ECTO. So packaging wise, it's just the cardboard packaging, plastic free packaging here. Not too mad about that, but really cool. And it has that Plasma Series ish box art going on here. One thing is, you do get a bag of goodies out of this. I pre-opened it, just wanted to see what everything looked like. It was just, oh, I'm super excited about this. So you get this whole bag of goodies here. We'll go ahead and dump it out. And then you also get the ECTO in here itself. So there is the ECTO, bare, naked, roof rack, nothing to it. But anyway, the assembly to this is just similar to the Afterlife ECTO, which is very similar. How you put everything on. Go ahead and grab your, here's the ghost sniffer. I'm going to put the ghost sniffer on here. You get the, I forget the radome dish, I do believe. There's technical terms for these things. So push that on there. There's 4 ports on top. Just like there, you got the ports, 4 ports right there, and you get the 4 tabs to tab it on. So anyway, ladder goes back on its original side this time. Well, this is the original ECTO, so this is supposed to clip right on in here. So forgive me to try to get some camera footage here of this going right there. And the ladder is supposed to tab in to the side of the rack itself. This little tube here, it's best that you peg it in up here first, because it's really tight. Putting it in, then you can swivel it down and then tab it in down the under, right like so. Then you got this, one of the antennas for the radio. You know, they always have radios in their ECTO. Get this one here. This one here doesn't want tab in too right for me. I don't want to force it. And then you get another one as well, but we'll go ahead and get the blue hose here, tab that on. like so. The blue rubber hose, and then there's 2 little spots up on top here. Let's tab it in. Like so. This radio antenna, it doesn't stay back here, but the way they have it angled, it pegs in right there, but you can't move it back. So that's how they have the radio antenna right there. You do get the gurney. Now where's the other radio antenna? Just doesn't want to stay on. Aha, there we go. I got to go on there this time. So there is ECTO-1 in all of her glory. Definitely the gurney here just transforms just like a gurney would, so you can put those proton packs on here. So hopefully when we get the proton packs for the O-ring figures, they're a new mold, because my custom proton packs, they look okay, they look the part, but they don't really fit in there well. But you can stack them in there. You can stagger them in there like this if you want to give it a nice look. I'll show pictures of this in the review, at the end of the review, or whatever you want to do. But these are my custom proton packs from those Fright Feature ones from the toy line. Basically, I painted them up. That's a little bread twisty tie right there. And I shaded the peg in on the back here down, and made some paint details. And this has the ion bar right here, which is actually a small little nail with the head cut off on it. Give you that. So. But I did do a revision of these for a buddy on Instagram, Foot on Instagram. Definitely a really cool dude. I actually made a multicolored one with the ribbon cable instead, just a white ribbon cable. This was my first attempt at those proton packs with those Ghostbuster customs. But anyway, back to the ECTO. Here is the ECTO. Obviously, you get your O-ring Ghostbusters if we get them here soon. I'm not sure when they're supposed to be here. But you got Ray, you got Egon here. These are my custom ones that had fellow G.I. Joe O-ring customizer, waist hand Valera. I'll post a screenshot of him, his Instagram right here. But anyway, back at to it. Definitely he made these Ghostbusters for me, which I'm super excited. And then he updated them with these extra, these new heads. These new heads are resin printed, and they're very Ghostbuster accurate, because that's Bill Murray right there. You got Ernie Hudson right here. And then you got, obviously, Harold Ramis right here. And then you also got Dan Aykroyd as Ray Stantz. So, really cool. These guys can fit inside the ECTO, which is really cool. Like I said, this is for the O-ring Ghostbusters, so we'll go ahead and take them off their stands. Hopefully they do give us stands like that. Go ahead and put them in seating position here. Obviously you gotta get them in there like so, and close the door. There's Ray on that side, and then obviously I always like to put Ray and Winston inside, because Winston's always driving the ECTO in on the Ghostbusters, which is pretty cool. We can get Winston there. Come on, Winston. Come on, guy. Come on, Ernie. Come on, I know you're a fit guy in real life, man. Come on, let's go. Here we go. So, there we go. We got them guys inside ECTO-1. And the ECTO-1 looks really good. They also have real rubber tires, which is really good. Thank you, Hasbro. Please continue doing that, especially with the Transformers toys. Please give us rubber tires some more. But definitely love the lights. The big miss out on this, they could have gave a nice LED set for this, for the lights. They could have done it. Playmobil even did it on theirs. Come on, Playmobil did theirs. Come on, Hasbro. They could have done this for the price point of what this is. They could have done an LED kit just for that. They didn't have to do that sound box for the ECTO siren, but if they did, they would have done that. That would have been nice, even better. On the back, you got storage. In the back, you see all the computers and the hard drives inside. Come on, phone, focus, and you can see those little wheel nubs for the gurney. So you just go ahead and sit this in there. It doesn't really tab in there, but that's where the gurney is supposed to sit with the Ghostbusters proton packs. Nice No Ghost logo right there. ECTO-1 New York. So yeah. Now for the door, this door here does open. Now the other door does not open. Yeah, because it's molded shut. So this door does open. It opens this way. You can pull the door off for right now. They look inside there for detail for Egon and Ray and them to sit inside as well. But I hope they figure out leg room for these guys, for these O-ring Ghostbusters, because Egon cannot sit in here unless he goes like this. There's not really any room for Egon to even sit in there. So even if I tried to do Venkman, try to put Venkman in there, Venkman's just barely in there. It's like that seat would have been moved back just a little bit. You can't move the seat. The seat's molded in. But I love the nostalgia, especially whenever you can actually have both ECTO-1 from '84 and Afterlife. So definitely the comparisons between these guys is basically you got the clean version and then you got the dirty version of the ECTO. But there's minor mold differences to the ECTO. Obviously the molding and paint detail, obviously you definitely see the difference. Definitely you can see what happened here. It's like the ladder gets moved over to the other side because this becomes a gunner seat and the door opens up on the opposite side this time. So you got the gunner seat that comes out here for that Afterlife ECTO. So, which I do believe, I think I reviewed this a while back. But really cool set here. So you got the old version, you got the original version, and then you got the newer updated version, which is the Afterlife ECTO. So, which is really cool. So the Ghost Sniffer does move or articulate, does come off. So you do have that articulation as well with this over here. You can see the paint changes, what they did with the ECTO. See, it's a darker blue hose over here on this side instead of the bright blue hose over here. But yeah, like I said though, it's minor details. Minor details indeed. Obviously, you can actually fit these guys in there. You can see Lewis, my custom Lewis Tully's inside there driving the ECTO. But like for the Playmobil, you definitely see the Playmobil is just a lot smaller compared to the Afterlife and the original. But this is the Playmobil, so we expect. But hey, this is really good scale with the O-rings, my opinion. So you can actually keep that as where it is if you want it. But yeah, so not much more I can say about the ECTOs, especially the 1984 version of the ECTO. Definitely really cool. You get it. I just hope that they don't really mess up on the O-ring Ghostbusters. Hope they actually fit in the ECTO. And just hope for the best. But yeah, there is my Ghostbusters Plasma Series ECTO-1 1984 edition from Hasbro Pulse. I do believe it was a Pulse exclusive. Put Egon's proton pack on. I say these proton packs worked out magically really good. If they actually use this mold again, used the mold from the backpack from these Fright features and scaled them down, I will be surprised. I will be surprised because I just think it's cool that I end up doing these Ghostbuster customs of these O-ring figures, and all of a sudden had them for about a year, and then now we get an O-ring Ghostbusters, which is cool. Super excited. But until next time, I'm your Transairin 38 talking again, reviewing the new not Transformers. I'm burned out, guys. I am burned out. This is the 1984 ECTO-1, not Ectotron. I was thinking of Ectotron there for a minute. But This is the classic 1984 ECTO-1 from Ghostbusters, and really cool. Definitely can't wait to get a hold of the O-ring Ghostbusters that Hasbro promises for us, and hope and pray that they are pretty damn good. So, till next time, I'm your host, Trans38, talking to you again. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, comment on any videos you do. Keep looking for any new videos headed your way. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I'll follow you back. All that good stuff. And, like I said, keep an eye out for any new video content headed your way. And also, don't forget to keep a lookout for any new more content. So, till next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Trans38, and who you gonna call? Yeah.